Do you know that over 300 million people live with anxiety worldwide, and most of them don't even realize it? That's because anxiety doesn't always look like shaking hands or panic attacks. Sometimes it looks like procrastination. Sometimes it's perfectionism. And sometimes it's that quiet voice that says, "You're not doing enough." Dear me, I've come to realize that anxiety isn't just a feeling, it's a story our brain tells when it's scared. But what makes it tricky is that it often tells that story even when we're perfectly safe. There were times I'd lie awake at night, staring at the ceiling, feeling my chest tighten for no reason. No one said anything wrong, nothing bad happened, but my heart was racing like I was being chased. I used to think I was just overthinking. But no, I was over-feeling. Let's break it down. When you feel anxious, your amygdala, the part of your brain that detects danger, goes into overdrive. It doesn't wait for logic. It reacts instantly, as if it's saying, "Something's wrong, protect yourself." Now, here's the thing. Your brain doesn't know the difference between a real threat and an imagined one. So, when you worry about losing your job, or failing that test, or disappointing someone, your body reacts like you're in a burning building. Your heart beats faster, your breathing gets shallow, your muscles tighten. That's your body preparing to fight or run. A system designed to protect you from lions and danger, not emails and deadlines. But in today's world, we don't run from danger. We sit with it. We overthink, we scroll, we replay conversations, we worry about what might happen. And the more we think about it, the more real it feels. That's anxiety, your body trying to protect you from a threat that isn't there anymore. For me, it used to happen before every big project. I'd open my laptop ready to work, but my chest would feel heavy, like there was a storm inside me. My mind would whisper, "What if it's not good enough? What if they don't like it? What if I fail?" Then I'd close my laptop, tell myself I'd start tomorrow. Tomorrow became next week. Next week became guilt. And that guilt was just anxiety wearing another face. One day, I realized something. I wasn't scared of the work. I was scared of being judged for the work. That's when I started learning about how anxiety disguises itself as avoidance, self-doubt, or over-planning. Sometimes, anxiety doesn't make you panic. It makes you pause. I remember once, a friend called me, crying about how she couldn't seem to do anything right. Her voice trembled, and she said, "I feel like I'm disappointing everyone." I listened quietly, letting her cry, and tried to remind her that she was doing her best. When I hung up, I sat there in silence, because deep down, I realized I had been telling myself the same thing. I'd been carrying the same guilt, the same shame, the same invisible storm. And that's when I said to myself, "Hey, it's okay to feel like this. It doesn't mean you're weak. It means you're human." Healing from anxiety isn't about getting rid of it. It's about understanding it. It's about realizing that your anxiety is not your enemy. It's your alarm system. And like every alarm, it sometimes goes off by mistake. So, what can you do when it does? Step 1. Breathe intentionally. When anxiety hits, your breath is the first thing that changes, and it's also the first thing that can bring you back. Take a deep breath in for 4 seconds, hold for 4, exhale for 6. Do this 3 times. You're signaling your brain, "I'm safe." Step 2. Ground yourself. Look around and name 5 things you can see, 4 you can touch, 3 you can hear, 2 you can smell, 1 you can taste. This 5-4-3-2-1 grounding exercise brings you back to the present moment, away from what your mind is imagining. Step 3. Journal your thoughts. Write what your anxiety is saying. Don't censor it, let it out. When you see it on paper, it loses power, because now it's outside your head. Step 4. Talk to someone. Therapy helps. Sometimes anxiety grows louder in silence. A therapist, counselor, or trusted friend can help you translate your feelings into understanding. Step 5. Learn about it. Understanding your mind gives you power over it. Read The Anxiety and Phobia Workbook by Edmund Bourne or The Body Keeps the Score by Bessel van der Kolk. Knowledge turns fear into awareness. Dear me, you are not your anxiety. You are the calm observing the storm. Anxiety tells you stories that sound true. You're not enough, you'll fail, they'll laugh. But you don't have to believe every story your brain tells. You can listen and then gently say, "Thank you for trying to protect me, but I'm safe now." That's what healing feels like. Not the absence of fear, but the presence of understanding. You might not wake up tomorrow completely calm. You might still have moments where your chest tightens, your heart races, and your thoughts spiral. But remember this, progress isn't linear. Some days you'll feel strong, other days fragile. Both are part of the journey. Healing anxiety isn't a race, it's a rhythm. It's learning to dance with your thoughts instead of fighting them. It's forgiving yourself when your mind gets loud. Because at the end of the day, anxiety doesn't mean you're broken. It means you've been brave for too long. Dear me, take a deep breath. You've survived every panic your mind has ever created. You'll survive this one too. This is Dear Me, where we don't run from our emotions, we understand them.